What's going on? It is time for another episode of the Topical DJs. I'm DJ Iron Mike,
DJ Big J.
and we are on episode 2.
This
We're
is
gonna
two,
try
bro.
to, yeah, man. We're gonna try to avoid the sophomore curse, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
hopefully we got a good one. Uh,
We
we
do.
absolutely appreciate the feedback for episode 1. How do you feel about that?
The feedback was amazing. It's I don't know what it is. I don't because I know Jess. She always talks about like I guess like our friendship, and she always goes, "Oh, I love whenever we see each other and run into each other." She's like, "I love you and Mike's friendship. You guys are so cute," and I'm like, "What?" But so it's just like people have been waiting. I don't know. It's just like people anticipate us to just do things together.
Yeah.
Like it's so with with the podcast is like it seems like more people were waiting. And I know you spoke about it, but I didn't speak about it much. But like seeing the feedback from a lot of different people is amazing. We've done I've you call me the podcast. I've been on like 10 or
You've
been a
had a
part of
lot, yeah.
10.
You've either hosted or I feel like you were more like yeah, like a guest on a lot or a continuous guest on many. But yeah, you
Yeah.
hosted some.
So it's
Yeah, we're like Eddie in Arsenio, man. You know, like just pick right up after coming to America and do it 25 years later, however long that was.
oh wow. Dope documentary by the way. But
Oh, Eddie Murphy, yeah, I like
yeah.
that. That was good.
Yeah.
Left out a lot of the controversial stuff, but I guess when you direct or you have a say in your own documentary, you got to do
R-
that.
r- right,
That's
right.
but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it nonetheless. It came off well. I thought it was good.
Yes, it did. And I watched the whole thing. Like
Still drinking.
that was not planned, people. That was not
There,
planned.
man. Brothers, man.
that,
Uh,
that was not that's wild. But yeah, man. So it's like I love the feedback. Feedback is great. Feedback is amazing. And like
one of the best things I heard it a couple times. Shout out to my guy Dave Parsons. Shout out to Tracy Consolo. They both said that despite them being non DJs, they felt the show was relatable. So
yes.
I think that's good. Because this is intentionally about DJing. It's about music, but we also want non DJs to enjoy it too. So
Yes.
um, it's for all audiences, in my opinion, and I believe
Yes.
you agree, right?
Yes, I definitely agree. I mean, people listen to music. People are music lovers. They go to events. They go to weddings. They go to bars. They go to private parties, and the thoughts that as controversial as um the topic may sound, especially like with some wording, leaning black, leaning white. It's just like we're in this political correct environment, but people think it. Like you get what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah,
everyone
it's
does it.
it's unavoidable, and
Everyone does it because it's like even when you like I was going to one of my bars and one of the homies hit me up. He was like, "Where you at?" And I told him where I was at. He goes, it's too white for me." And I'm like,
it's real. It's
"You
real.
like white girls?" He goes, No, I don't like that far white." He goes, I like I like the white, leaning towards black." It was like that. Now he goes, "That's white." And I'm like, man,
I know what spot you're talking about.
yeah. So I ain't want to, put the name out
Nah, that's
there,
just
but
fine. That's fine.
it
Yeah.
was just
So
funny that he said that because I'm looking at them. I'm looking at my phone like, but you like white girls, like you
this is
love
perfect.
white girls.
No, they'd rather
But
be like among a mixed crowd in that situation.
nah, yeah. So,
Then that's
but
fine.
nah, it's
Everybody has their preferences, right?
everybody have their preference. So I believe, with the music and with going out and just enjoying music and hearing certain songs, you're just like, you know, it is what it is, guilty pleasure songs, and
We're gonna get
uh
into that.
we're definitely gonna get into that. But it's
But yeah, shout out to everybody that dropped some comments. If you haven't yet, checked out the first episode, listen to that or watch that afterwards. And yeah, shout out to our guy Jose who made the suggestion that we should bring this to Spotify. Me and Big J agree that probably after about 4 or 5 episodes, we'll start uploading it to different platforms. But for now, we're just gonna be on YouTube, and hope you enjoy that. And but eventually, we'll get there.
Absolutely, we will. So it's in due time, in due time, we want to keep this thing. We want to keep this train going. We want to keep it. You know, we're going to get busy. Like
Yes,
busy
busy
season is
season.
coming.
Oh yeah,
Um,
absolutely. I've been busy, but like it's all like a lot of bar work. Been heavy
th-
in the bars.
that's a different kind of busy.
Yes.
I'm talking like
Um,
busy. Like
yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know the difference. Yeah. It's just, but still, it's a grind, man. It's a big
for the
grind.
people who don't know, DJ peak season is what, March,
I feel like April, like March
April?
is still, you're kind of like still thawing out a little bit,
Yeah.
But I feel like April really gets going. And May is insane. Don't even call me. No, you could call me, but no, don't. Yeah.
But yeah, May about April to about what do you say, October? Or you want to say
Yeah, even November has been good. December got a lot of corporate party action. A little bit
yeah, that
less
is
in
coming back. That's coming back.
yeah, it's still there. It's not as frequent as it used to be, sadly. A lot of companies are just saying, "Hey, here's your bonus. You don't want to party, right?"
Oh, must be
Um,
nice.
must be nice.
It
But
must be nice.
I like those. And I mean, this show, right, to me is designed for sets that you would play at a corporate party. That almost like that's probably the number one type of event that our whole concept works with because a lot of companies are so diverse, whether it be race, age, gender, whatever.
Right,
There's a lot, almost always have a wide array of people.
right, right. Black, white, Spanish, you know, Indian. We're going to definitely get into it, and and that's perfect that you said that because corporate events are the main one of the main diverse events. Like you have weddings, but like I've been to super black weddings where it was like four white people, and I've been to super white weddings where it was four black people. So it's
Nice
like
day for a
y- you know,
white wedding.
but it's you know, yeah, no, but nah,
Uh,
this show is definitely for everybody. This show is for the DJs to again, what we say is not law. I have to keep saying that. What we say is not law. This is based on our personal experience, which together 50 years of experience of high
don't make don't make us sound old, man.
high
I'm still
activity, bro.
I'm still DJing at Rutgers, and
Bro, it's do you remember going to like those type of events when we were
yeah,
fresh
yeah,
out of
absolutely.
college and seeing the DJ and like kind of look like
Oh, I always had these opinions, like, oh, how come he's all playing this corny stuff? Now I'm the guy at Rutgers playing all the corny stuff,
hey
but
man,
it
but
works.
it
It
works,
works.
and we look cool, and we still look cool, we still look young.
So
Um,
I understand what that DJ was going for back then, but like, when you're that age, you're definitely in this mindset, like, the music that you're closer with is better than anything and it's gonna work. I was, I'm still a hip hop head, but I can't DJ hip hop the way I did back in the late '90s, early 2000s. I just like there's no market for that, unfortunately. I wish there was. I would gladly play more of that just for
bro,
fun. But like, when you come into a college bar in 2003 and you're expecting um, DMX or Nori or 50 Cent. Maybe not 50 Cent as much. His stuff was popping off, but like, you know what I mean? Like some of the harder
yeah,
records. Yeah, they definitely were not playing. A lot of places banned hip hop back then. I could not play. we know this. Not gonna mention some of these places are defunct now, so maybe we could mention them. But yeah, we had a very strict policy that they did not want hip hop at their establishment.
That's wild. That was always wild to me, but I get it. Years later, I understand. Um, I understand why. And I used to have conversations with some bar owners. They were like, "Do you hear hard rock in my bar?" And I'm like, "No." "Do you hear country?" I'm like, "No." They were
Right.
like, "Well, then, like, I don't want country or hard rock, or I don't want hard rap in my bar." And I'm like, I get it, like, but some of the patrons, oh, they're racist. I'm like, that's not racist. It's just
They
it's a
have a
vibe.
certain
Certain
aesthetic.
spots were,
Yes, there's
certain
actually
spots
some
were,
racist
but
venues that
and then depending on where you're coming from, you kind of don't want to play that. Like me personally, I don't like playing. I don't. I'm fine with not playing hip hop at
yeah, no,
some of the events.
right nowadays, yeah, man, I'm
I'm absolutely fine with it. I'm
heavy on
cool
the
with it.
Latin right now,
Latin, I'm open format, but like I'll
Afrobeat.
put some in, but I don't wanna have to be I don't wanna have to go into a spot knowing I'm just gonna have to play all rap all night. Like, nah,
No,
I wanna play some different stuff. It's just, like, hard to dance to it, like, it's cool to see people rap to it. It's cool, couple drinks in, you get to go deep in that bag, you know, and that's cool. Like, I like that part about it, but I like to let me play some pop, let me play some country, let me play some classic rock. That's why I like the bars that I do where um I have that. Like I told you, I just did City Streets, and I played like 7 Eminem songs, and they went off. Like they went off, and it wasn't Without Me. It wasn't the party joints. Lose Yourself. I think I played Rabbit Run.
yeah,
Um,
Rabbit Run is hard, man.
that Rabbit Run is hard.
I'm not the biggest Eminem fan, but I have
Shock.
like
You're white. You're supposed to be.
I'm supposed to be right. Yeah,
You're supposed
no,
to be.
I appreciate some of his stuff, but Rabbit Run, man, what was that on 8 Mile? Yeah, right.
Yes.
Oh man, that's a banger.
So
Uh, but not
I
a
like those
typical
spots.
song. That's not a typical one you would play at a
No.
bar or a club. I like that you dug in that bag a little bit.
That's what I like, man.
Pause.
But
Pause.
no pause, no pause needed. I think I played Square Dance, Sing for the Moment. So,
Yeah, I haven't played
I
those
got
in a
to go
long
in that
time.
bag, and then, like, a late crowd came in to watch the ending of the game, and then, shit, I even played, damn. Oh, I played, Redman. I played Meth, played Wu, and then
Okay, okay.
as I'm playing all of this, and they're like, "Damn, bro, you going in," or like,
Nice.
the famous, "I like your playlist." I'm like, "It's not a playlist."
Yeah, you're going off
It's
the cuff.
it's not a playlist. This
You got
is
some
all
crates, but you're like kinda like you
yeah,
didn't necessarily plan that set out.
bouncing around. So I'm fine with going throughout the night without playing anything current right now, because it's not it. Like I feel
I'm
like the old head
trying. I'm trying. I like there are certain like current records I like,
in the pop
and
world, yes, definitely in the pop world, but in the hip hop world, I'm so far out of the loop. And then like people are like your kids, I'm like my kids listen to old music.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Taya's still stuck in her boy band phase, and then Tasha, she's in her house phase now. So like she's talking about going to these festivals and stuff. So it's just like,
Yeah, we were
ah,
talking at, Dad McGuinn's that night, and, she saw the playlist, and she was like, "Yo." I was like, "Alright, cool. I'm on track here."
yeah,
Always like feedback. Feedback is nice.
yeah.
It
So
lets you know that, you're doing the right thing. But yeah, I mean, you know, I was just talking we were talking off camera about Win Whammy. You know, I got a request for that at Huey's nightclub last night. Got home at 3 o'clock, by the way. So this is our best time to do a podcast, unfortunately. I was watching last week's episode. I was like, man, I look a little tired. And I'm like, oh, I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Now the person that requested Win Whammy, were
Yes.
they?
You know what's funny? I don't remember. I know it's weird, but I just saw the phone. It was
Ah,
just like I just saw the phone real quick. I was just like, and I always like I want to give current music a try because as much as nostalgic stuff works and stuff from the 2010s is still huge, still works. I I don't wanna feel like I'm that old DJ. I'm always fighting that, and I'm sure there's some people that might think that sometimes, but I think at the age of 44, I have done a great job at establishing places that I DJ at frequently and have avoided the stigma of being the old DJ. So that being said, when new records come out, I'm like, yes, all right, cool. I can't wait to play this. And then I play it and then it dies, or it's just kind of there. Like the new Bruno Mars. I was like, all right, yeah, let's go. I'm like,
Nope.
this is funky. It's okay. It's
It's
okay.
good. It's good, but it's
I
not.
will say Havana reacted pretty nicely to that. It might be because Gabe was there. Gabe is you check out my TikTok. I just shoot videos of Gabe because this cat just shows up. He just shows up, doesn't request anything, he'll like dap me up real quick and he just dances the whole night and he usually comes dressed up as Bruno Mars.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know the guy I'm talking
I know
about? Yeah.
exactly who you're talking about. Bruno needs to get back to 24 karat Bruno.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great record too. I mean, and that still goes.
No, no,
I
no, no,
bet
no.
you if
The
I
album, not the
oh, the
album.
album.
Yeah, because I have a feeling that this is going to go. Yes. What?
Yeah, you're like, yo, you got that?
I that album it to me, like I like Silk Sonic Bruno. I like the classic R&B, like the 70s, the 80s Bruno, but we need a mix.
Y
So
Yo,
it's just like
I
that's a
was
no skip
talking
album to me.
that's what I was gonna say, man. I was gonna say that, right? So, like, me and, Jay Tobin were talking about this album. I was just, like, looking at the back cover. One of the best side ones ever, in my opinion. I mean, I would put this up with Bobby Brown.
Ooh.
I would put yeah, like, maybe not Purple Rain or Thriller, but, like alright, check out side 1, okay, ready? 24 Karat Magic,
Mhm.
Chunky. I love Chunky, man.
Chunky.
Chunky might be my favorite joint on this whole album. I love playing it. I just this one
Chunky is dope.
yeah, Perm, that's what I like, huge, and, Versace on the Floor.
Bro,
That's all side 1. How
bro,
nasty is that side 1?
Versace on the floor is that's one of my favorite joints.
That's great. Yo,
I
that needs more play at R&B parties.
I
You play
think
that at the R&B party?
no, it's too
Yeah, you
slow for
should,
me.
man. I forget who did it. Was it Guetta? Somebody like that, like a EDM DJ did like a 100 BPM type remix of it.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's like a redrum. And, yeah, if you're worried about people not dancing to it, play that version.
Got you. And then calling all my lovelies.
Yeah, that's on the B
That's
side.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll go through it. Yeah, straight up and down, calling on my lovelies, finesse, not with Cardi B. The album does not have her, and too good to say goodbye. Like that's fine to me. The side one wins,
Oh yeah.
hands down.
But it's still a no skip. 9 tracks. Like that is an amazing album. That's what I like it as my shit too. Like I like the breakdown, I like the structure of it.
Oh, dude, I
Um
played that last night. It's still. As soon as you hear that, bang, bang, like they always react to it.
I got that.
Like Bruno knows how to make a great party record. And for all the I've been getting these, and I know a lot of my fellow and you too, fellow, DJs, all our friends and family in the DJ industry, uh, guys and girls, we begin a lot of these, "Don't play Bruno Mars at weddings," and, I get it. I think there are a lot of DJs, a lot of wedding DJs in particular, that wore out Uptown Funk, and that becomes, like, this, like albatross of a song that like people want to avoid and it's like I get it, I totally get it. We all played it, played it a lot, but, like, Bruno has so many other bangers that you could
So
just tell
many
me,
different bangers.
like, why not just say, "Hey, don't play Uptown Funk," but I like some of his other stuff. I
It's
don't
like
know. I think
Treasure.
Treasure, man, I love Treasure. And but here's
Uh,
something I wanna say about this, right? So, the younger heads and the older heads too, man. It's like it's like this sandwich of where the meat is gross, but the bread is great, right? The young heads, people who are in their 20s, people who are in their 20s, that got you? People who are in their 20s,
holy shit.
uh, they treat him like we treated Michael Jackson, you know what I mean? Like growing up. Uh, he's I get some of the best sing-alongs, Bruno Mars with college crowds. Like, they don't
Yes.
have that same opinion as people in their 30s. And then if I play like, I DJ a lot of senior centers. Hey, you still thinking about the gross sandwich with the good bread.
I'm sorry.
So
That was hilarious.
is that a good analogy?
That was fucking hilarious. Sorry, but go ahead.
Um, Senior centers, like, so going back to Uptown Funk, they like that.
Yes.
Um, you could get that off at a senior center. So, like, if you have a wedding, which usually has a wide array of ages, especially you get your seniors, you get some young folks in there, people who aren't in their 30s or even close to 40, uh, that are sick and nauseated by Bruno Mars. These other age groups, treat him in a high regard. You know what I mean? So
I sing the lazy song every day at work.
that makes sense.
Like that one. But I get like Marry You, 24 not even 24 karat, Uptown Funk, Marry You. I get like those songs are played out because even when I do weddings, certain songs like I feel are played out, like, and I try to avoid it or I don't want to avoid it for the simple fact that it is like and that could be an episode as well, like staple wedding songs or songs that, when you hear you think of just weddings. Um but like even like Bruno's catalog. So I believe Bruno is a very universal. I don't think he leans any way. He's very
We could do a whole
universal.
Bruno episode at some point.
Yes, we will and we can. Um so it's, it's I don't know. Like I'm just like looking at his catalog, like he's just I don't know. I don't know how we got on this Bruno
Thought we were
Bruno.
talking about current records. I just might, just
When
came
does
out
that
last
album
week.
come out? I'm looking forward to it, but I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, you're afraid it's gonna get that like, this is for people in their 40s and 50s brush and nobody else is gonna care about it type thing?
Yeah,
Or
like I Just Might has 56 million streams already. Like it's
yeah, and it's got a lot of, he's so good at, like, pulling elements from songs and replaying them and, like, kinda sneaking it in. He's been sued for it before. So maybe he's not that great at it, but, um, yeah, I saw some different TikToks and some different reels, like, comparing I Just Might to, Junior, Senior, Move Your Feet. That everybody,
yes.
move your
Yes.
feet and be united. Oh. There's another song that was Walking on Sunshine. That's Maureen's favorite song. Yeah, yeah, Walking on Sunshine by, Katrina and the Waves, the '80s joint.
It's Look Who's Talking her favorite movie.
Yeah, I think of that movie too when I hear that song. That's like
Um
they do that montage.
yeah, his album comes out February 27th. I don't like it.
We'll see. We
I
shall
don't
see.
like it. It's too far. Um but yeah, so it's I don't know. We definitely those are two episodes I'm looking forward to having.
Mhm.
Um the wedding playlist. I want to talk about
Yeah.
that, like wedding
Are
staple
we actually
songs.
gonna finally, put together our, what do we call it? The
We could do
mahogany
that live. Let's do
the
that
mahogany
live.
planner live. Greg
Let's
has
do
been
it
on us for
live.
Greg's
The
been
ma-
on us for like a decade to do
what,
this.
what is it?
The mahogany, wedding planner.
The
So
mahogany wedding planner.
basically, and this is pretty common with all wedding companies, all wedding DJs, we have a structure or a plan that couples can fill out. And I said, one day I was like, because there's a lot of song suggestions, but to me, almost every song like kind of leaned white or was like very white. And I felt like if you handed this packet to a black couple and they saw these songs on here, they would go, "Ew, are they really they're gonna play these?" Like they're asking if they want us to play this. Um,
What?
so yeah, so me and you, we started talking about it, and you agreed that there needs to be a specific planner geared towards different races because it's more relatable. So
Absolutely.
you know we should instead of suggesting I don't know walking on sunshine, we should be suggesting before I let go by Frankie Beverly and Mays, you know uh something
Candy.
like that. Yeah, Candy by Cameo.
Like, yeah,
um but yeah,
that's just wild to me, bro. I've handed out that planner, and like I've told people,
yeah,
I was like, listen, don't worry about the songs. Those are just suggestions. Because people were like, yo, what?
disregard.
They were like, what song is that? I'm like, bro, I
What
don't
is
know.
Cotton Eye Joe?
But but not you. Universal.
You think so?
Hell no.
I was gonna say, what? You got me, you got me. Um, yeah, going back to, the current music, I love, "Man I Need" by Olivia Dean, and I got this fire remix of it, like, it's not that doesn't stray that different, from the OG, and, I played that at towards the end of December at some spots in New York, and it went off, but a lot of these heads were in their 30s. I'm playing it for college. I'm like, "It's okay, but it's not what I wanted." And I'm
Right.
like, "Do these kids, do they like their own music? Like,
No.
these are supposed to be the hits."
Nope.
And it's just like they, lean towards stuff that can like, for instance, tomorrow I'm back at Huey's nightclub. I'm
Nice.
doing an I'm doing a 20 well, I was there last night too, but, I'm doing an all 2016 night because that big trend of 2016, that's why we were talking about Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo. I saw this like notification yesterday. Miss Cleo died. I was like, "Oh man, Miss Cleo died." You're like, "Man, she been died."
She been died.
And then we looked it up, and it was like, "Oh yeah, 2016." A lot of. Here's a
20.
question. I know I'm all over the
Damn.
map right now. I'm all over the map, but I wanna ask this question. So if I'm doing a 2016 party, obviously I'm gonna play songs from 2016, guaranteed, right? But a lot of legends. We lost a lot of legends in 2016. There was Maurice White from Earth, Wind& and Fire, Prince, George Michael, David Bowie. Like, could I play those? No.
No.
Like, what if I said it? Like, if I, like, got on a mic, "Yeah, these are
No.
the legend." No.
If it ain't Last Christmas, if it ain't
Yeah, it's funny, I think with young heads, like, people in their 20s,
Last Christmas, that's it.
Last Christmas is probably the most known George Michael slash Wham song, right?
And he
Either
died
that or
on Christmas.
Careless Whisper. They know about Careless Whisper.
Yes, shout out to TikTok.
Yeah,
Tonight
that
the
was
music seems too loud. Yeah,
Oh, was that a guilty pleasure? I didn't think about that. Is that on the list? Let's get into that. Why not, right?
let's do it.
Alright, so we decided this on during episode 1. It was very spontaneous, but I like it. And I think next episode we'll do a poll for the topic, and then we'll have the poll just like we did for Thriller, but this one is just between us, our decision making here. These are all, uh, guilty pleasure songs for Black people.
Mm.
Like, so and we agreed to stay away from there are a lot of white artists, that were heavily especially in the '80s, that were heavily embraced. So, we're not talking about Tina Marie, not talking about Bobby Caldwell or Michael McDonald or the even, like, really Toto. Less Toto is Toto on your list? No. Phil Collins, like, Black people love some Phil Collins, right? Like, In the Air Tonight is, like, all-time.
Artists that have the permanent. cookout invite, pretty much
Oh,
that we're
you
getting.
have a list?
No, no, no.
Oh, I was like, "Man, this guy is so prepared."
Nah, bro. I just have my top 10 guilty pleasure songs. Some may be off. It's just in my mind that I think that, from being out, from seeing, TikToks and stuff like that.
Yes. So this
Uh,
is more along the lines of, very unexpected songs, that you would never even guess that, some black folks would be into it, but they are, or at least you think they are, maybe I think they are. I'd love to hear some feedback from from the audience to see if we're either on the money or we're totally dead wrong on this. So, I got 5 because I realized I was like, "Yo, if we both do 10, it's gonna be a really long episode." So, we'll go back and forth. You can hit me off. Let's start with you. What do you got?
Damn, we're gonna start with me?
Yeah, because I have less.
I think the number one joint is I Write Sins, Not Tragedies.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, what a magic. And I love blending that song.
Yeah, that blend anytime you blend that, man, it, like, goes off.
That hey, I've blended that with Drake. Uh, my favorite one was "Come Talk to Me" remix. That hit harder than I thought it would.
Right. But,
But
yeah,
yeah,
so I Write the
that
Sins
is
Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco.
I wouldn't think that. That's a surprise to me. Emo
Yeah.
in general, I guess for a certain age group, yes. Yeah, there's probably some, but, yeah, that's yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
You go.
alright. I'm gonna go, with Backstreet Boys, I Want It
Oh,
That Way. I Want
that's
It
the
That Way
cheat code,
in
Mike.
particular. It's not a cheat code,
Nah, I
but
know.
because
Yeah,
well, if you saw, like, their documentaries or, like, the Lou Pearlman documentary, it's very obvious that the Backstreet Boys wanted to be an R&B group. Like, they
yeah.
were going on these, like, school tours and singing Shy and Boys to Men songs. Um,
And then our
and
favorite one.
oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, so I actually found out about this song on a podcast. Um, Shout out to my man, Louis Solar. I was on the Lewis and Greg podcast for a couple episodes. This is probably about 8 or 9 years ago. And he had asked me if I knew the song, like, if I could guess the artist, and I'd never heard this song, or at least I just didn't remember ever hearing it. It was, "If You Stay" by Backstreet Boys. I believe it's the last track. They got this thing on the last at the end of the Booty Call soundtrack
Booty. Who remembers that movie?
with,
Booty
Jamie
Call.
Foxx
Jamie Foxx,
and Vivica, right?
Vivica,
No
and
relation.
I can't remember his name.
Oh, Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davidson. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it is not the last song.
It's not, but it is on there, right?
It's on there.
Okay.
So 16 tracks. Would you say track 9 was B side or A side?
Oh, so
Out
it's
of
in the middle? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought they, like, backloaded it. But here's something funny. I think that they have, like, a list of the artists on the cover, but Backstreet Boys are not on the cover. Am I correct about this? I remember noticing this,
Uh, they're not. Hold up.
right?
Yep, yep. D Shot, Joe, Too Short, and Lil Kim, Karis One, E40, Be Legit, Silk, Johnny Gill, and
Wow. Those
Coco,
names.
Gerald Levert, SWV, R. Kelly. Backstreet Boys is not on there.
They had
1997,
they felt the need to mention "Be Legit," but
and
not
not Backstreet
not
Boys.
Backstreet Boys because this is before they blew up. So, he showed me that, and I had no idea who it was. It sounded like, um I can't even think of who I thought it was. It was very PM Dawn, um, or it could have been like High Five, like, but it had that, you just listen to it now. It's got the Get Money beat
Oh,
by Junior Mafia, and it goes so hard. Goes so hard. And
shout
I
out
was
to
like
Westwell.
hiding this,
Shout out to Westwell. I played it for Wes, and Wes was like, "Who that?" I said, "Backstreet Boys." He goes, "Who?"
right?
Back, not black. Back.
Backstreet Boys.
That
I think what happened because Booty Call, I believe, came out around the same time or right before like the album that really hit. They might have had an album before that. Um, I think Jive Records were like man, this song is too R&B for the album. Let's just throw it on Booty Call, whatever. Who cares?" And they threw it on there, and it just kinda got lost in the shuffle.
Definitely
Uh,
did.
but man, I played this at R&B parties. It's a great song, and, I was keeping it to myself, or I wouldn't tell other DJs about it, but I feel like I wanna share that information. I believe you do
You
too.
have to. It's actually the 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, sixth most streamed song out of 16
On what? On the soundtrack?
on the soundtrack.
Yeah, think about that. That means it's like nobody is listening to it, but it's a good
And
first
no,
hour.
I mean by I'm it's 721,000
For them,
every
that's low. That's very
but
low. That's
around
like
that time
indie
though?
artists. No, I mean, like, if you compare it to their other streams, they
Oh
probably
yeah,
have,
of
like,
course.
I'm pretty sure I Want It That Way has over 1,000,000,000, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying
Yeah,
though, for that space, for it to and that's probably when they like when did they come out? When did Backstreet Boys come out?
96,
Yeah. So
95, 95, 95.
for that space, um now granted, a couple of songs on here are grayed out, so you can't stream it. But like Call Me is at 4 million. Can We is 32
Ken Weave was on
million.
there, yeah, yeah.
Don't Want to Be a Player is 14
That's right.
million. Baby,
Those are
Baby, Baby,
main
Baby by Robert Kelly is 3 million. And then that
those are
comes
all
in at
big.
721. And,
But that's up
it's like,
against very, large hits.
it's a
But
great
yeah,
song.
like, yeah, shout out to, DJ Lou Paris. I hit him off with that too. Like, I was DJing at the DJ Expo, and, yeah, I was high on my screen. I was like, "Yo, guess who this is? Like, if you could tell me who you think this is." And he's just like, he's struggling. He's like, "I don't know, man." I go, "It's the Backstreet Boys." And he was like, "Yo."
So
Uh,
they started out black or trying to be.
so yeah, I
But
don't know.
what
Yeah,
they
so
wanted to
yeah,
be like New Edition, Boys to Men, and all of them.
there were some soulful
Yeah.
dudes.
So
Uh,
number
but yeah, I want it that way, man. I think,
I want it.
yeah.
Tell me why he.
What else you
Um,
got?
I don't know. It might be one of those. I'm gonna say Blank Space, Taylor Swift.
Ooh, I thought about that. I thought about that too. I didn't put it on my list, but like that one in particular, even more than Bad Blood. Like,
Yes, hell yeah,
yeah, nah, I agree with
hell
that.
yeah. I've seen. P Dot, P Dot. Shout out my man P Dot. That's one of his joints. Like that's when I'm looking at him like, you know about this?
Yeah, I don't think we have enough like material to do a Taylor Swift episode. But if I was to choose any Taylor Swift song that would work universally, I'll go Blank Space. I agree with that.
Blank Space, and the beat, like the beat, and then like, nice to meet you. Where you been? I can show. Like it's like that's hard. The way she start, that's my joint.
And
That's my
she's
shit.
and she's not in that modern lane of artists that we also decided not to use. Like, I think we bypassed Justin Bieber. We bypassed Adele, even though, Jess suggested I think I get why she would suggest Adele, but, like, that's, like, her whole kind of brand, right? It's like she's, like, got this, like, soul to her music. Um, so, yeah, we try to, kinda go out in a different lane, and I think Taylor Swift fits, with Blank Space. That's a good call.
Right,
Uh,
right.
what going next? I'm gonna go I've had the time of my life, Bill Medley, Jennifer Warnes from Dirty Dancing.
Yes,
So, you know, the great seas you realize.
yes.
I don't know why it
And
just
the
it hits.
time
I think
of
it's the
my
beat.
life.
And he's a little soulful. I mean, he was from the Righteous Brothers, right? So,
Right.
like, he comes from that era. I mean, this is a song that came out, you know, 20 years later, but I've seen it. I've seen, I've seen some black women, love and enjoy that song. I don't think I've ever seen a black couple do, like, the running jump,
No,
uh, the jump with the dive, like, that I've
no,
never seen
they're not
that.
doing that.
but, uh, I was thinking of doing like it's totally off topic, but it is related to the song. I was thinking of doing like a tone play. I wanna try it with I swear, like, that the big buildup at the end almost sounds like the intro to Candy Shop by 50 Cent. So if I see DJ steal this, I know where you got it from. But that dun it, dun dun it, dun dun it, dun dun. Now I've had
Yeah,
it's the
got you,
same that's the same, like, deal, right,
got you.
as Candy Shop. That dun it, dun dun it, dun dun. Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
That's
I think
wild.
I got something there. But,
That's
like
wild.
in the famous words of DJ Spins, "Who is this for? Where would I do that? I'll find a place. I will find it." What do you got?
Hmm. 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton.
That's on mine. That's on my list too,
That's on
yeah.
yours?
Absolutely.
Making my way down. Now, I will say white chicks have helped.
Yes, I would say big assist to White Chicks, the
White
movie.
chick, white chicks will help. That got people there.
I
Damn.
think what that movie did with that song was that it, like, uncovered, the idea that of that song being popular, with the black crowd.
Yes, yes.
Like, it
It
was one of those ones, like, people were afraid to admit. Even I was afraid to admit. I was on the road with my boy Dave Siegel, headed to Ocean City, and, we always made mixes for the car ride. It's a 3-hour car ride, Ocean City, Maryland, and, we had played our mixes, and we're almost there, but, like, I had this one we used to burn CDs for all these parties. I had this one from a graduation party. Yeah, remember that? I had this graduation party CD, and I was just like, "Ah, let's throw this in," and, like, 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton comes on, and we're having that movie moment where we're looking at each other, we're like, "We could" I'm like, "You could change it if you want.
you
You like you okay?" I mean, there's other songs on here, right? And he's like,
can
whatever you want, bro. It's cool." She says, "Alright, I'll ride. It's fine." And all next thing you know, we're like, and then like the whole crew, the whole week,
bro,
that was like the joint of the week, and,
that was
couldn't get enough of that song.
yeah, then you're singing, and I need you, and I miss you, and I want
I love that
yeah,
song.
that's my joint, man.
That
That's
hits that hits so hard during dinner at weddings. Like,
yes,
I like to use that in a way where, like, I wanna know how cool this crowd is, or, like, if they're gonna get into it, right? You
yes.
could get a good s if you get a good sing along to that, like, during dinner, then you're gonna set yourself up for a good rest of the night. See 1,000 Miles with Vanessa Carlton. I do have a question for you. Do you think that Vanessa Carlton is a one-hit wonder?
Off the top of my head, yes.
You took the bait! She's not, okay?
You
You took
took
the
the
bait.
bait.
You took the bait, Jay. I was like, "Yeah, I know he's gonna say yes." See,
Yes.
like, she had, Pretty Baby. She had, White Houses, just nothing to do with race. She she did that cover with the dude from, who's that? Adam Duritz, from, Counting Crows,
Really?
Big Yellow Taxi. I think I have about 5 of her songs on the ShopRite Bangers playlist.
So what class that this will probably be another topic as well, but what do you classify a one hit wonder? Because of course music is subjective, being a fan of somebody, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there. Um I've this has been a topic and people have talked about it like one hit wonders. And I've
Mhm.
seen like, reels and people like, oh, one hit wonders. And I'm like, no. Like,
A lot of people have that wrong, yes,
my
online.
favorite, Joe Budden. Everybody swear Joe Budden is a one hit wonder.
Go
And
pump it up.
it's like,
In
no.
in the grand scheme of things, yes. Yeah, I mean, me and, my man Subliminal, Dave Weisberg, had we've talked about this ad nauseum. Like, uh, if you're talking about from a pop chart standpoint or like a general knowledge of music, like for like the world, Pump It Up is kind of a one hit wonder. But I know within the hip hop realm, course not, you know?
Okay, so
Of course
then that
not.
that answers my question then. So it's it's going from, what it is, what it came out to be, to being popular music, because of course that's what pop music stands for, popular music.
Yes, it's
Um
usually revolved around its position on the Billboard charts or, like, just if it has this, like, certain legacy. I mean, people have said that, and I've seen shows, like VH1's Top One Hit Wonders or whatever. They said that about Biz Markie, which is crazy, about Just a Friend not being a one hit wonder. They said it about Big Pun for Still Not a Player, which is
okay,
nuts.
so
Yeah.
it's whatever songs is popular in its genre, but if it's not on a pop chart, or if it's not popular to
It
some
didn't
to
cross
people,
those, yeah,
it
it
didn't
didn't
cross
cross over.
over.
Right.
It did not be it did not
Yeah,
gotcha.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, here's a great way to tell if a song's a one-hit wonder. If you go to your streaming site and you look at the top 10 songs of that particular artist, and if 5 of the 6 or first 6 or 7 songs are all different versions of that song, then yes, you have a one-hit wonder, no matter what. And sometimes you have to just understand that one-hit wonder is more like a universal, uh, term. Yeah, there's so many artists, say, like Aini Kamosi did Here Comes a Hot Stepper. Technically, yes, a one-hit wonder, but he had, decades of great dancehall records, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Anyway, a little off topic. That's a little bonus stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with, Dallas Miles, absolutely. I'm
Nah,
gonna
I hear
go
you.
with, Seven Nation Army by White Stripes. You know that song?
I do.
Okay,
I
how do you feel? Do
do.
you agree with this?
Hold on.
Boo,
I need
boo,
to hear
boo,
it.
boo,
Yes.
boo,
Yes.
boo.
Yes. Yes.
Sport anthem, they play that at, I think Baltimore Ravens have embraced that song over the years, and I'm sure, like, other sports teams have, adopted that one, like, that
Damn,
beat hits so hard, right?
we going down that road. Woo! Yeah,
Uh,
people, yeah, people definitely know that.
yes. Yeah, I don't have any, like, real hardcore proof on why I believe that as to be one of my choices. I was just thinking about, I'm like, what would be one that I think is, and yeah, hey, I'd love to hear feedback on it. I think that that's a low key guilty pleasure, uh, by the Black community. So,
I'm kind of iffy on one of mine.
oh, let's hear
Um,
why.
I like the song. I love the
Okay,
song actually. And I think it's like a specific era or age range, and it's a couple. I have 3 on my list that when I put it on there, I was like, yeah, of course they know it, but no, they don't. I'm
okay.
gonna go Plain White Tees.
Oh,
Hey there,
that's right.
Delilah.
Hey there. Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Right,
I think you like emo, um,
more than,
more than most black people. You like emo definitely more than me. I always feel like a phony, man, and,
and I don't
like,
know emo. I don't know emo like that. Like I don't know emo
yeah,
songs like that. But
you like the main, yeah,
some of the joints, some of the joints are just like emotionally. They emotionally touch me.
hence
Um,
emo.
yeah, intense emo. Like so.
I never
Yeah,
got bit by that bug, man, and I know, like, my, genetic, yeah, DNA is supposed to, for some reason. Yeah, like, especially with people my age, man, like, I sometimes at weddings, and I like the energy of it, I really do. I do not mind playing a pop punk, emo set at weddings because the energy is crazy. Like, you know, white folks, man, they go freaking nuts over it. That's been a very big trend over the, last 5 or 6, maybe more years. But yeah, especially more recently, playing Blink 182 or, Sum 41 or all the other words with numbers and, Taking Back Sunday and Thursday, Yellow Card and all those guys, right? But then, like, some couples will, like, ask for some deeper cuts, and I'll see guests, like, totally getting into it, like, singing a song, yelling, and they'll look at me, like, kinda like I should be singing this song too, and I'm like, "No, it's" you know?
No.
Um, but that's more for, like, the deeper cuts, like, at this point, I know, like, the top 30, I played them so many times, like, Killers and all that, I guess that qualifies, right?
Right.
Would Mr. Brightside be on your list?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I nailed that guess, didn't I?
Yes, Mr. Brightside is on my list.
By the Killers.
Mr. Brightside is definitely on my list. That is a prom, which is still wild to me. Um, Still wild to me.
Did you see my post about that wedding venue who I won't name because they're local? Um, that the staff came up to me before the wedding started, and they were like, I swear they said it exactly like this. They go, "Hey, do you have that? Are you gonna play that song that like we hate?" I'm like, I'm thinking, I don't. What song? I'm like, what song? She said, because we don't want you to play it. I said, all right, cool. What is it? They're like, Mr. Brightside, the Killers. I was like, it's not on their list, but well, you hear that a lot. They go every wedding, every DJ plays that. Like every, they go crazy. I get it, but like we're so sick of that. And like this little demon on my shoulder came in. It's like, don't tell me what to play. It was like, hey, I can't stand chicken franchise at this point. Every single venue serves it. So how about you not serve it?
Right,
Why are
right.
you but it's a popular dish, right?
Like,
So
why
same.
would you? And that's the problem. And that's the problem with. And if the person was young, or
Oh, they
was the
were young.
person old?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they were, yeah, the staff
Like,
in
why do you
general.
feel and so entitled to be able to tell me that you're tired of hearing this song, so don't play it? I, the devil, the angel, and the devil
Eh,
both will have been in my ear. Like, play it, just to piss them off.
oh
Because
yeah.
now the way that you serve me, because that's another topic we could talk about, like wedding etiquette from the staff when it comes to the DJs. But the way that you treat me will sway. So if you skip over me when it comes to hors d'oeuvres, if you're not coming to me asking me if I need anything, if you're not doing all of that, cool, hell yeah, I'm gonna play it. But if
Yeah,
you
we
do,
are. We try not to, but we're definitely keeping like this little mental score going, you know,
absolutely,
of like how much we like the venue or not. But that
correct.
one, and they weren't like nasty about it, but it was just kind of like
Like a funny
it,
suggestion, like, oh my god, I hate this song. Don't play it.
it's like it ain't your wedding. And like if it works, it works. If it is working, and every single week you're seeing crowd after crowd hear ding, 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 ding. They hear that kick in, and like older heads love that song. Like there are people in their 50s and 60s that request it, or they'll get into it with. I love seeing that. Like when you know the parents or the aunts and uncles are vibing with the 20 and 30-year-olds over a song. To me, that's just cool, right?
Yeah,
And
like,
that's one where that happens.
but like it's the fact that they say, I get it, people go crazy, but we hate the song. I'm not here for you. I'm not your entertainment.
Yeah,
No,
I'm sure.
and I'm pretty sure your boss isn't going to listen to you when she say, "Don't book that DJ company. They played Mr. Brightside." Then you won't have no DJ company is going to agree to that unless they're just really no DJ company is going to agree to that. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, you got very robotic for a second there.
Oh,
Uh,
my bad.
yeah, it's all good. Idiot just like was going in and out. Uh, yeah, I'm sure people who work at AMC. They're probably sick of seeing comic book movies, but comic book movies sell. You know what I mean? Marvel
Sorry.
movies sell. DC kind of sell. Um,
Sorry.
you know what I'm saying? All right. So what you got? Was it me? No, no, you
Yeah,
did. You did. Hey there, Delilah. Which sometimes it has to
right.
be the right place and time. I think.
The right blacks.
Um, I think my last one was, yeah, at, Wonderwall by Oasis.
God damn it.
Is that on your list?
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
And that was one of That was one of the 3 songs that, one out of actually 4,
Okay.
and I know which one I'm gonna go with next, but yes, Wonderwall, another one of my favorite acapellas to blend.
Oh, it kills, right? And if you have the you blend it over, what do you blend it over?
Whew, it depends on what I'm doing.
I
The
heard
one that I recorded,
somebody do it.
the one I recorded and put out was over Triumph. Woo.
Ooh, okay. I'd like to hear
Um,
that. I heard you play that one.
and I did it at Chesterfield in because someone asked me to play it while I was playing like the dancey tracks. So I did it over Teach Me How to Dougie.
Okay, yeah, that definitely works. I have this version of it over, Shabuzi. I haven't been playing it as much lately because Shabuzi kinda fell off, but that, bar song because it has, like, the same chord progression,
Yeah.
so you can, like, slide it in there.
Talk that
I
shit.
forget
Look,
it.
look, Mike, talk that music theory talk,
Yeah,
baby.
music there, everybody's here for it.
Let's go. I hate music theory.
The, what you call it, I forget what DJ it was, I'm gonna have to check this out, but there was a cat that blended it with "Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See." I was like I'm like, "That is nasty." I was like,
Mm.
I'm like, "I wish I thought of that."
I'm gonna go
Um,
downstairs and try it.
yeah, try it. I was thinking of doing it over the, um, Louis D or like, the, what's that? Diwali rhythm,
Yeah.
"Uh-oh," do it over
Yeah.
that. I did the same thing with Dance Monkey. I still play that sometimes. I think that's one of my best blends is the Dance
That
Monkey blend.
song cracks me. Just the title and then the sound effects and that song is hilarious to me.
Milo always calls it he said it's from, Baby Boss or no, what was he always says the reverse. What's the correct title of that movie? Is it Boss
Boss
Baby?
Baby.
Yeah, I think he calls it Baby Boss, and we just let him.
Just let it ride.
Yeah,
Let
until
nephew
he
ride.
figures it out.
Let him cook.
That's like how, he thinks, Pete Townsend's, "Let My Love Open the Door" is actually "Let Milo Open the Door," and he loves hearing that, and he saw me playing it on Serato, and he can read. Like, he
Nice.
knows, yeah, he's starting to read. So he looked at it, he goes, "That doesn't say 'Let Milo open the door.'" I was like I changed it, so if I look at Serato now, if I wanna find that song, it absolutely says, "Let Milo open the door."
Holy God. Parent bro, being a parent and DJing. Jesus Christ. My shout out to
Uh,
nephew.
yeah, man. Alright, what else you got? Well, I will say Wonderwall, great sing-along. I feel like, you know, it pretty universally accepted. Even Jay-Z sang it at a Glastonbury festival in the UK at one year.
He did that for a reason, right?
Oh, man, yeah, 'cause he was the headliner. I mean, Glastonbury is kinda like I guess it's like their Woodstock or, like, it's a big festival out there, right?
Right.
So he got to be their headliner, and the Gallaghers, I don't know which one, no, who's it? Liam and Noel,
Mhm.
one of them said something, negative, felt like a rapper shouldn't be the headliner, and he opened up. Like, that's legendary, right? Like,
I gotta look
Jay-Z
that up.
have you never seen that?
No, I've seen it, but I wanna see it again.
Okay. Yes. It's great, and the crowd just goes they were, like, totally into the sing-along. He even has guitar, and he, like, goes from, what you call it, Wonderwall into 99 Problems. I mean, that's, like, nasty.
Damn. Yeah, he was announced the first hip hop headliner for the Glastonbury Festival. Noel Gallagher publicly stated
Yep, no.
he was not having hip hop at Glastonbury and questioned if Jay Z could play guitar. Jay Z, known for his sharp wit, decided to address it head on during his performance. He walks on stage with an acoustics guitar, strumming and instantly recognizable
Ter
in the one intro to
Yeah,
Wonderwall. So
and
he
it's so bad that it's good, and
it
that
was
was the idea.
brilliant, direct response, making him eat his own words.
Yep,
Uh, damn.
take that.
Yeah, Imma definitely look that up when we get off here. Um, Imma do it.
Do it, man. So, yeah, I think that rounds out our, unless you got some more? You got one more, or you good? We good on, guilty pleasures? Hit us up on the comments. Let us
Yes,
know
please do.
if there are some that we missed or that we should consider. I love to hear feedback. Hit that like and subscribe. That's huge. The feedback
Please
we got
do. Like,
so far was
subscribe,
great.
share, comment. We want feedback. Like, if you know us personally on social media, JAE Williams on Facebook, Mike Bacon on Facebook for Mike, and DJ Big J or Big J Prod underscore TSG on TikTok and Instagram. Mike, plug yours because I don't know it. I
Oh,
don't.
so at DJ Iron Mike NJ. Give shout out to my brother Sean, who was our first watcher, listener when we premiered our first episode last week.
Shout out, little bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's my other one was Jumper.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Jumper.
Third Eye Blind.
Yeah,
Did
Jumper.
I ever tell you that time I pissed them off?
Huh?
Every time, yeah, like I like upset them by playing their own music.
Where?
I was at Caesar's Toga Bar, Atlantic City, and I got word that day that I was gonna be DJing Third Eye Blind's after party. Surprise to me, years later, like way after the '90s, um, they had groupies, like they had like a legit crowd waiting for them, and I had asked the sound man, I was like, should I play one of their songs?" I had found out about this, like, that day, like I said, so, like, I wasn't, like, stocking up on all the Third Eye Blind songs. I had their big 3 hits. It was Jumper, um, How's It Gonna Be, and what was the big one? Semi Charmed Life, right? And he said, "No, don't worry about it. You don't have to play anything. They'll just walk in and whatever." So right before they're about to walk in, the soundman comes running from, like, the other direction, like, flying in, hits the stage, and he goes, "Get a song ready, get a song." I was like, "You told me not to." He's like, "No, get a song." I was like, "Alright, fine." So, me on the fly, I'm thinking, what song is a good walking in the room song out of those 3, right? Jumper's kinda depressing, and How's It Gonna Be is a little slow. I'm like, "Of course, I'll play Semi Charmed Life, right?" Do, 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 do. They come walking in, place goes nuts, everybody's freaking out. One dude from the band, it wasn't Steven Jenkins, it was some dude from the band, he comes over, he goes, "You don't have to play this song." Like, it's a hard neck chop. And I was like, "Okay." Mixed out, never played another Third Eye Blind song for the rest of the night. A
Nice.
lot of artists, they don't wanna hear their own music. That, they're like, and I heard that Steven Jenkins hates that song.
That's one
Later,
of
I
the
heard
big
that.
that I know a lot of artists. I've seen interviews. Some artists like it, some artists don't. Um, I always think about your TGI Friday story. That's
Oh,
always
Fifth Harmony.
hilarious.
Fifth
Uh,
Harmony. Yeah, I'll
that
say it since we're here, I'll do it. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm DJing TGI Fridays, and Kelsey, I'll shout her out, the longtime, waitress/bartender, comes up to me, she goes, "Hey, Fifth Harmony are here. They just got back from a radio station interview or something." I think they were coming from PST, and they're getting dinner, right? So they have a table. She's like, "You should play some Fifth Harmony song." Now, I'm already scarred from the Third Eye Blind, and there were a couple other situations that either I was in, or and we'll talk about that another time, but or I've seen or heard other DJs deal with. So I was like, no, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. And she's like, really? I was like, yeah. And I'll just keep DJing. She comes back. She goes, they're really nice. I've been serving them. They're really cool. Like, I think you should play their music. So I played. I was like, fine, all right. It was kind of like one of those. I'm gonna I'm gonna prove you wrong on this because I don't think they wanna hear it.
they don't want to hear that.
They don't wanna hear it, right? So, I can't remember what I played. It might have been, like, Sledgehammer or, Work From Home, or one of those songs, right? Um, and I'm, like, midway through that song, all of a sudden, Normani is, like, right here, right in my face. She goes, "Do not play another Fifth Harmony song, and in fact, mix out of this now." And I, like, looked down for a second, and I looked back up, and she was gone. Like, poof. I was like, "Okay."
"Oh, all right.
You got it.
I'm
You got it,
sorry."
Normani.
Bro, you gotta go with your gut sometimes. It's just, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." Some artists like it. I think, you know, like rappers appreciate it more.
Definitely
Um,
agree.
but I know some people, they just don't wanna hear it. Like, unless it's like because then it's almost like people expect them to perform it. Like, they
Yeah,
expect
or
them to
just
perform.
like it draws attention to them.
Right,
Or maybe, they've been in the studio, or like or on stage with that song like 1,000 times, and they only do it because they have to, not necessarily because they enjoy it. Some artists enjoy playing the same songs over and over again, but I'm
right,
sure there's many, or there might be some sort of emotional tie-in where like they just don't like, you know, that song or whatever. But yeah, a lot of them want to keep a low profile, and that playing their music almost immediately confirms that those are the people. You might be like sitting at the table next to them going like, "Hey, is that Camila Cabello over there?" And
right.
like then all of a sudden the goes to a Fifth Harmony set, and they're like, "Yes, it
Yes,
is. Let me go
that's
talk to
them,
them."
or shout them out. There's been times where it has worked for you as well, but we can talk about that later also.
Yeah, that's
Um,
that's another episode. Yeah,
that's another episode.
yeah. That
Yeah,
should be the name of the show. Another episode.
another
Uh,
to the next episode.
yes, but I get where Kelsey's heart was at, so I don't wanna make it sound I don't wanna be negative about it. She
Yeah, no,
was
no, no. Shout out to Kelsey. I miss TGI Fridays. I actually
Yeah, that
do.
was a fun. We had
I
a
miss
we had a nice run there.
I miss the
I think
bag and I miss the experience.
2016, I started there. The huge trend.
That's that's the name of the episode in year 2016. Nah,
Well,
guilty.
2016 is hot right now.
2016 is out right now. Yeah, guilty pleasures. Yeah. So we're signing off.
Alright,
Um,
cool. Another one in the can, and
another one in the can.
we got a couple more, then we're gonna pass that 70% that we've been, dying to conquer, and I
Yes.
think we're gonna do it, man.
And let's put that poll out there for the next album.
Agreed. Yeah,
Um,
we're gonna talk about it. Or list. Could be
yes.
just an artist list, or it could be an album. Yeah, we'll pick probably about 4 or 5 different topics, and once we know, where to go, then we'll do the episode.
We'll do the episode. But also make sure you check out the playlist for each episode.
Yeah. I'll make one for this.
I
Yes.
know you will.
Yeah, we have one for the Thriller episode.
Yes, make
So
sure you go
there's
check
a
that out. Shout out to
yeah,
DJ
so
Iron
I
Mike.
I included the demos that we talked about, definitely worth checking out, and a couple of the remixes that I mentioned, so those are on the playlist, and, yeah, nah, I'm enjoying this so far, so let's
I
keep
am,
it
man.
moving.
So this is it. Episode 2 is in the books. I am DJ Big J,
I'm DJ Aaron Mike,
and this is the Stereotopical
Stereo
DJs
Topical DJs.
podcast. Peace.